it is that time again. It is time to declutter. Now, I know I recently talked about in a video that I have not purchased a lot of makeup at all this year. So I don't know how much of this is going to be I'm gonna clean this out. I don't know how much of this is gonna be a declutter or more of a collection video. I feel like these first two drawers that we're gonna talk about are probably gonna be more of a declutter because there's some stuff in here that is old and needs to go. So let's go ahead and get started. These are gonna be kind of short and sweet videos, and we're just gonna kind of go from there. So first of all, this top drawer in my Alex 5 drawer, I have two of these sitting right next to each other. This top drawer is setting powders, eyeshadow primers, concealers, brow products, and yeah, just kind of randomness. So back here, I do have a little container, and all of these containers I got from Walmart. I don't know if they're still available, but I get them at Walmart, TJ Maxx, all that kind of stuff. So I do have my Coty Airspun translucent powder, which I'm going to keep. I have my Naturally Neutral, which I'm going to keep. And then I do have my Laura Mercier powder, which I'm going to keep. This I don't like for underneath the eyes. I feel like it just makes my eyes look really crepey, but I do like it for the rest of the face. And then these I just love for all over. So those are oldies but goodies, and we are keeping those. All right. So over here we have some eyeshadow primers that I don't necessarily use all the time, but I do use occasionally. So I do have a couple of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is a full size. This is a sample size. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is stupid old. This is going. And then I also have the Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer from Wet n Wild. I do love this when I reach for a drugstore eyeshadow primer. This is what I'm gonna go for. So I'm gonna get rid of that. And I'm just gonna clean these out as I go, guys, because it's just that kind of year. Okay. All right. Over here we have a e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. I love this stuff, but this is empty. So that's going to go in my empties. All right, cool. This is a sample of the Moisture Surge Intense from Clinique. This is old. I've never used it. This is going. This is an e.l.f. Corrector in yellow that is old as dirt. I loved it at the time, but it is time to go. I never reach for this anymore. And then this is a Stila Stay All Day Concealer in Light. I like to use this when I do cut creases. This is still okay. I'm going to keep that. That is not as old. So we're going to keep that. And then this right here I love. This is the Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer, and I really do like this. I think this is really a cool product. It is, sorry, I use my fingers to go in here, so it is a little dirty, but I am going to keep that. Over here, guys, these are just my backups of Lorac eyeshadow primers and Urban Decay primer potions. Keeping those, I use them, I give them out to people. It is what it is. We're just keeping all of those. Okay, brow products. So I have a bunch of stuff in here, but it is, I don't even know what that stain is. Like, how did that stain get blue? Hold on. I'm going to clean this out and then wipe it down, and then we'll add stuff back in. All right, so this right here, again, this is something that I have repurchased a couple of times. This is my concealer palette in Light from BH Cosmetics. I can't even remember the last time I purchased it, but it was a year or two ago. And I am going to keep this. I really like this on days when I need blemish control. So that is staying. I do have a couple of brow products. I have this Kiss Professional Top Brow Cream in Ebony. This is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I do like this, but this is super, super old, so this is gonna go. And then I do have the ABH Dip Brow Pomade in Dark Brown. This is a little dried out, but I like it dried out, and I still use this all the time, so I am keeping that. That is staying. So I do have a plethora of brow pencils because I just never know. I like to try cheap brow pencils. This is the brush I use with my pomade, so that lives in there. So this, I have the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Brunette. I have the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Espresso. And then I have the Ultra Precision Brow Pencil from e.l.f. and I want to say this is in Brunette. So I am keeping those because I'm just kind of working through them. I do have the IT Brow Powder in Universal Taupe. I think I got that as a sample for something. And then I really like these as well. These are the e.l.f. Brow Pencil, like the $1 or $2 ones that are really good. I like the size of them. And I have them in... I have one in deep brown and I have one in natural brown. So I'm keeping both of those. Because brows, I go through brow pencils like it's my job. So I like to have options because I just kind of cycle through these to see which ones I like to use more. So let's go through these. So again, I'm going to clean these out. All right, this right here is the Dream Illumi pen from L'Oreal, Maybelline. It's super old, needs to go, getting thrown in the trash. This is the Ulta Color Corrector Concealer in yellow. I actually do like this on days because I do get a little sallow around the outside of my eyes. So I do like to mix this in with my concealer, so I will be keeping that. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Fair. I love this. It's amazing. It's old. It's got to go. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio in Fair. It's old, it's gotta go. Same for the light. I just never use these. I didn't like the format of those, so. All right, I do have the e.l.f. Camo Corrector Concealer in Light Peach. I am keeping that. I do have my Chart. Every time I say this, I say Chart. Tarte Shape Tape. Good Lord, I'm a 5-year-old boy. In Fair, I am keeping this because it is almost done and I will be repurchasing that because it's amazing. And then I have my Juvia's Place Concealer in 24. Love that, keeping it. It is also amazing. Oh guys, I have more brow products in here, sorry. This is my e.l.f. Brow Gel. Keeping that. My Give Me Brow, I'm keeping that. My Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter, keeping that. My NYX Wonder Pencil in Light, keeping that. And then I have a backup and I'm keeping those because I use those for everything. Inner corner, underneath the brow. Love, love, love. Okay. I got sidetracked. Sorry, guys. All right. I also have this Ulta. This is the same as the Color Corrector. Full Coverage Liquid Concealer, waterproof. I never reach for this. This is gonna go. I do have my Urban Decay Naked Skin in Fair. This is almost finished. I am gonna be finishing this up. I do love this concealer and I probably will repurchase this eventually along with the Tarte Shape Tape. Good Lord, help me. I do have my Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer in Fair. I like this, especially for heavier days. I wish this came in more of this format instead of this because I don't like that little sponge, but I am keeping that. Let's go ahead and move these over here and clean this out. Oh, I've found more brow products. Guys, I'm a mess. I'm a mess already. All right, cool. This is old as dirt. This is the Kiss Universal Brow Powder. When I feel like I'm not in a phase where I'm using a lot of brow powders right now, but when I do, I love this. So that is staying, that's like $3 at Walmart. Love. Okay, I'll clean that out. All right, these are things I just got with when I got my vintage glam palette from Lorac. I also picked up these. These are the Perfection Perfection Complexion Pen, and I got one in Warm, and then I got one in, or what is this? CP1 Warm, and then I got one in CP4 Cool, and I got it for kind of highlighting and contouring, so I will be keeping those. I used them once and I really do like them so far. I've got my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. I am keeping that because I love that concealer. I do have my Creaseless Concealer from Tarte. Love this. I might like this more than the Shape Tape because it's so moisturizing, and if you are somebody like me, you're a little bit older and you have, you know, wrinkles under your eyes, this might be a little bit more forgiving. I love that. All right, I do have two of the Wet n Wild Corrector Concealers. I have them in Ivory and I have them in Fair Neutral. I am getting rid of the Ivory. It's too dark for me and I'm keeping the Fair Neutral. So that is going. All right, guys, so out of that, Out of this drawer, we got rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that is a good start. That is them going in the trash. I think that's a good start to this declutter series. I'm just gonna do one drawer at a time because these are either gonna be declutters or I don't, you know, some drawers might just be collections, but this is, I think was a good start. This drawer needed to be decluttered because it was a mess. I feel better about what I have in here now. I can see everything. So definitely looking a lot better. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this short, sweet little video and I will see you next time. Bye guys.